Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play cool.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm just hanging out in my spare room right now. As you can see, we've got deep in the kitchen reno, and we've got cupboards everywhere. A lot of this stuff that we've put together, we've kind of just shoved in this room to get it out of the way. Anyways, I'm just getting ready. We're gonna go visit one of our friends tonight who just had her baby, and I told her that I'm gonna bring over some food because I know how this goes. You literally are like in a sweaty, foggy mess and have no idea even what your name is. So I'm like, don't worry about at least you'll have one night where you don't have to worry about dinner. And I thought that I would just kind of do a little get ready with me. I'm also going to be showing you this line of products that I've yet to use. And I love their branding. They're called Frankie Rose. And I just got a bunch of their products and I'm so excited to test them out. And I'm just gonna do like kind of my usual, what I like to do, kind of like a soft glam type of look, perfect for summer. Nothing too heavy, so let's get to it. I'm gonna start with their primer. It's called Prime Addiction and it comes in this little pot. It sells for $42, so pretty reasonably priced. I love the consistency of it. It's like jelly almost, and I'm told you only need a pea size amount, so I'm just gonna use a small bit. It's super smooth when you put it on. I'm gonna go ahead with my foundation. Okay, so this is Vintage and this is Neutral. Vintage looks to be a little bit more like pinky, Neutral looks to be a little bit more yellowy, and I like my foundations to be a little bit more on the yellowy side, so I think I'm gonna do Neutral. On their website, they've got specialists at the ready to kind of help you color match, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead with Neutral. I'm just gonna dab all over. And it's medium to full coverage, which you can, it's really buildable. Oh yeah, I like this color. So this guy sells for $36. Fill you in with my whole entire life. It's fucking insane. I've been posting on stories like all of our reno updates and it's just like honestly insane. And we're doing our kitchen right now. Finally, we have been in this house since November, living with using the downstairs kitchen this whole time, and honestly I'm starting to go insane because our whole lives are upstairs and then our kitchen is downstairs, so it's really hard with crews. It wouldn't be as hard if we didn't have crews. That sounds really bad. It wouldn't be as hard. We'd be able to do it if we didn't have crews is what I'm trying to say. But just with him, like his whole play area is upstairs, so he likes to play up here. I just can't wait for it to be done so he can just like play and watch us while we cook and not cry. So it's called Our Little Secret, which is super cute, and the color is Neutral as well. I'm interested to see how this is because I don't like really thick, sort of cakey concealers. I like them to be a little bit more hydrating, just because I feel like my eyes look so tired all the time because mom life, there's absolutely zero sleep, so we'll see how this goes. I'm really liking the consistency of it. I definitely feel like the concealer as well is nice and buildable, so it's not like too cakey or heavy, and it's not like I've had concealers that feel really sheer and I don't like that either, so this is a nice kind of medium coverage that you can definitely build on. So now I'm going to go in to do my brows, and this is their brow pencil in the color light brown. I love that it's like angled like this. So normally when I do my brows, I'll go in with a pencil and then I'll go in with like a brow gel to kind of like gel them up a little bit, but this one seems like it's a little bit kind of waxy. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but it helps to kind of keep your brows in place. So I've just put the pencil on and then I just took a little brow brush and I brushed them up. So now I'm going to use their Pro Contour Palette to contour my face. This guy is awesome because it's $42, but it's super versatile because you can use these shades as shadows as well. And I'm just going to take a dense brush and I'm going to go in with, probably use the medium color. So this is called Heated. I might end up adding in a little bit of Whisper as well, but yeah, I'll probably use a mix of those two. I cannot believe that it is Cruz's birthday in a month and a half and he's gonna be a year old. I'm crying inside a little bit because that means that he's no longer a little baby anymore. It's so crazy, honestly. Everyone always says they grow up so fast, but really they grow up so fast. It's insane. I put some a little bit under my eye. I'm going to use the color Doll Face, so that's the one in the middle here, and I'm just going to take the smallest amount and kind of like fan my brush out and put it underneath. Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna mix Heated with Tempting. So the lighter brown color, I'm gonna mix those two together. And I'm just gonna put it in my crease and poke my absolute eyeball out of my skull. That's also great. So cruise is gonna be one, and I'm just trying to figure out my life because your girl is drowning. Shout out to all the moms out there because momming is so hard. I feel like I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I'm not letting my business slip, but I just kind of feel unfulfilled in it. Like it's really hard to find time to be creative. Like if I do have time to work on my business, it's like when Cruz is napping, so that's maybe 2 hours a day. But usually when Cruz is napping, I'm cleaning. Or if I like have to run to my office, it's like I bring Cruz with me and I'm there for maybe like half an hour while I quickly pack up orders and get out of there and get him out of there because he's at the stage in life where he just wants to get into everything. Luckily, my parents are moving back. Like my mom was up in the interior for the summer because she runs an Airbnb up there. She's coming back, so she will be able to help me a lot more since she'll be down here, which I'm so thankful for and so excited because mama needs some time to work. And also moms, we need time just for ourselves, you know? It's important. I feel like that created such a nice subtle brown eye. I'm just gonna do the same thing underneath my eye. Okay, so I just popped on some blush and then now I'm gonna put on a highlight. So this is their highlight palette and it's got 3 colors. They're called Brilliant, Smitten, and Knockout. I am always like a ride or die. I love the bronzy color the most always when it's a highlight palette. So I'm probably gonna stick with that one. So that one's called Smitten. And I'm just gonna put a little bit at the top of my cheekbone. Just take this whitish one, Brilliant. I'm just gonna dip my brush in it a little bit and then I'm just gonna put it at the tip of my nose. Maybe a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and just put some in the inner corners of my eyes. Alright, so I just popped on some lashes. Yeah, so now I'm going to go in with their mascara, and it's called the Vibrant Volume Mascara. And I'm just going to put a little bit underneath to help blend my lashes with my falsies. What else is happening? We have our anniversary in like a couple weeks. It's our 6th year anniversary, and honestly, that's insane. So we're going to go to the Okanagan, and we're going to hang out there. I don't know what we're going to do on our actual anniversary day, but I'm sure it will be fun, whatever we decide to do. That is all good. Now I'm just gonna pop on a lip. Sent over, this one's called Apricot, and it looks like a really nice sort of nudie. Ooh, I'm super into that. Look at how pretty that is. And they also sent over, this one's called Bittersweet, and it's more of like a matte lippy, which I normally gravitate towards those. Ooh, I also really like that. What's it called again? Bittersweet. Ooh, and it smells so good. It smells like tangerine. Looking at both of them, I think I might do Apricot all over my lip and then put a little bit of Bittersweet kind of like in the center part. It's really hydrating actually. Okay, I'm really into that color. That is so pretty. And then I might just do a little bit like this. I like doing a darker color lip and then a lighter color on the inner part. It makes your lips look a little bit more full. Alright, there you have it. A nice subtle glam look kind of for every day. If I had to pick some favorites, I really like the foundation. I really like the color that they selected for me. I like that it is medium to full coverage and you can build upon it. This also the contour palette. Probably this guy is going to be one of my favorites. I love the shades. I love that you can use them as shadows as well. Probably the lippies. Those are probably my favorites. I'm always a sucker for the perfect shade of nude, like a pinky nude and a lippy, and I love these and I love them together. So those are my favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.